Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. You can join us and Lady Kikoskia in the wonderfully terrifying place of the evil Keep of Doom, whose name escapes me briefly. The Iron Keep. As you can see from all these lovely bloodstains, it's a very common place to get done in. Like this guy, he gets stabbed. Probably an invader, but you know. So what we want to do is pull them one at a time because we're sensible. Well, I'm not sensible enough to buy any more of these bloody daggers, am I? Idiot! Knew I forgot to do something. Penal. Alright, we'll use these ones. No. Carefully. Cause bleeding, apparently. Wow! Forgot. Lady Kiko is a punching machine of doom. As long as we can avoid the first strike, which is like that, we just walk in and dap them out. Oh god, if I only did this on my first playthrough, like on these guys, I'd have saved myself a hell of a lot of bullet ache. The passageways going down here, by the way, just lead to lava. Mainly because this keep is sunken into this active volcano, which is near the Harvest Valley and the Huntsman's Cope somewhere. I think you go up into the volcano from... You go up the Iron Keep, into the tower, and into the volcano. Where you go from there, I'm unsure of. It's confusing. Whoop. Smashy, smashy. Wow, this is going to make this section easy. Whoop. Ah, bollocks. Oh well. Nobody's perfect, like. We can't get that item yet, obviously. We need to turn off the fire, which we will do later. However, there is a man here. Hello, man.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Magarod. Who else? What? Have a look at my wares.
Have a look at my wares? He talks like everyone else does around here, innit? Okay, this is where you can use the incense to lower the requirements for spells. Kind of pointless since we're not using spells. He's got the Jester's caps. By the way, I'm going to upload the Jester Thomas fight at the end. Showing you, even on, it's on New Game Plus as well. Even on New Game Plus, Jester Thomas can solo the boss by himself. Really quite funny. Cursed by Ring. And nothing particularly here. He's got Fragrant Ratchet Yaw, which are quite useful, but don't really need them. These are the carvings from the first game, which you chuck on the floor and they go, "Ooh, hello, very good." That kind of thing.
Very well. No pressure.
Yeah, so he's a merchant. He stays here. He's also a Covenant man, but we'll deal with that later. Alright, mate. You wanna... There we go. Daff him out, like. I need to get a bow and arrow sorted, actually, for this next section, I think. Secret door! Oh. Look at this! Blister! Lol. Alright, we've even got fire arrows. Hopefully I've got a bow on me I can use. Don't really need to upgrade it or anything. Use Ballista! Fire! It's kind of not as effective as you'd imagine, really. Just kind of gets up again. Eh. Oh, bollocks. Alright, steady. This man's a little bit upset. Have to fix that. Shit! Come on, lady, you're gonna punch the friggin' wall, you're gonna get me killed! Alright, plan B, plan B. Phew! Smashing! Item! Faris Lockstone. Always useful. Try rolling and then fire. Try rolling and then fire. Alright. Oh! Water. Right. So, these are full of water to allow us to do some nifty tricks with the lava, which we really don't need to do, but the option's always there, I suppose. Dap them out, like. This next section's complete poo, which is why I wouldn't mind having a bow, really, on me. I got a short bow or a crossbow. Short bow would probably do the job. And what arrows can I put in? Fire arrows, there we go, that'll do. Right, let's say this next section's a bit dumb, so we got to do this carefully. Otherwise we get speared by something very unpleasant. There we go, see this guy? He fire. These are basically the Anor Londo archers. Damn it, that wasn't what I wanted to do. We can get rid of them this time. We won't have to deal with them, well, for a while anyway. It's not too bad, this bit. If you clear this one, the rest of it's fairly trivial. You don't really need to bother with the others. course, they don't have much damage. So it's a... Ooh! Woo! Seriously, what if you're Dark Souls and people firing basically tree trunks at you? You miserable swines! Yikes. Doink! Alright, he's dead. Thankfully. So... How much heavy does that make me? A little bit. I'll take it off for now then. Always put it back on. Right. Oops. This bloke. Next. Come on, you. But basically, now we got rid of the, slightly... Come on. Now we got rid of the, guy sending arrows at us from across the map. This bit's relatively trivial. Except for this knob. Which we'll be dealing with shortly. Could probably use the throwing knives, to be honest. Can you even make these guys bleed? Ugh, that was dumb. Okay. I don't think you can. Alright. Bow it is. You bugger. Now, you can use the bow just targeted, I think. We'll test. Whoa! Isn't this a joy? 1, 2, 3. In deux, trois. Alright, those are the two nasty guys. Like, I don't normally bother with this one. Do I have the cat ring on me? I don't, that's annoying. Because there is an item we can get, but I'm fear that dropping down will kill me, and that will be kind of awkward. Not gonna risk it for now. Yeah, I probably can risk it. I can probably risk it. Let's do this. I can risk it. I believe in myself. Because oddly, you can't just latch onto the ladder. Oh, right, it's not actually anywhere near as big a drop as I thought. Cool beans. Treasure ahead. Gee, you think? Repair powder and the soul is always useful. Which I haven't been using either. I should probably sort that out. Anywho's. Hoop, hoop, doop, doop. Lady Kiko. Killing all the men. Good job, Lady Kiko. Ah, treasure chest with lots of bloodstains around. Possibly something evil. Almost certain. Oh yeah, sniping spot for this guy. Which we don't need to do right now. Because I think luck I won't even going this way. I didn't check the chest. I'm an idiot. Oh, thank God. Life ring +1. That's reasonably useful. Not something I want to use though. Alright. As that ghost down there is lovingly showing us, there is a man we gotta butcher. So let's butcher him. Oh, come on. This is pretty funny. Let's see if a blood... Here we go, watch this. Whoop. Whoosh! Ah! Yeah, he dies. He died. So, down it comes. We're basically heading to the first boss. He's like a mini-boss of the area, but he's so tough, I honestly think he should be the boss of this place. Like, the actual main boss of the Iron Keep is a bit rubbish compared... Lasers! Wow. Ugh! Crap! Whew. Okay, this guy requires me to use a lifestone before we jump on him. We jump on the platform, simply because this bit's a bit dumb. I don't have any? God, I'm such a peasant! I need to go sort this out. Alright, I'll use a nice one then, I guess. Ugh. Down we go. Roll into him. Typically, Adri, Zeus, and Lucatiel, which we're not doing. But again, if you were doing the quest line, this is another place you can summon Lucatiel. Reasonably dodgy, because you can get killed pretty easily, but if you have 3 of you, it's not so bad. Now, what we're going to get here is something extremely important. So let's try and grab that. It's a Vihander. I don't mean that. It's just over here, but we've got to do this jump so we don't get ourselves killed. Oop. There we are. Dull Ember. Now that we can give to the blacksmith. If you remember the embers from the first Dark Souls, we can use that to upgrade our shit. That's the official terminology for it. So, and this is where you go if you want to punch the stupid jerk who's firing crap at you. Revenge, indeed. This drops water into here with the Pharaoh's Lockstone. Not really necessary, unless you're trying to get the loot in the lava, which we're not. Whoop. Do I want to get this? I'll do that afterwards, it's fine. So what we're going to do now is start the recording, mention on Twitter that we're here, and see who we can get for the Smelter Demon. Okay, I've got my two men, Axe Leodorf II, who was in the first Dark Souls LP as well, as Axeman, I think, and Gesundheit. So, with any luck, we need to do this. Now, I will need a shield, because this next boss is a bit crappy without one. I also may need the scimitar, to be honest. We'll have to see how it goes. Do I have anything to increase my fire resist? Nope. Sorry, there's a few things I need to do before we start this boss. I've got one of those. Okay. Small Irish burr, which I'll use before when we get in-9. Ready, gents? Let's not knob this up. This is a really hard fight, so... Ooh. Bugger actually gets like harder the longer the fight goes on. He starts doing this kind of crazy crap. So what I'll do, I'll distract him from my fellow... Oh, Jesus! For my fellow men. Gesundheit can swallow those. Now, ideally, if you weren't doing what we're doing on the LP... Oh dear. There we go. If you weren't doing what we were doing on the LP, you'd have a completely fire-resistant shield, because otherwise this makes this extremely crap. As you can probably see. Oh, jeez. Gesundheit has sadly bit the dust. So, just me and Axeman, I say Axe Leodorf II now. We'll get out a sword. I think basically a thrusting weapon is better on this fight because he's armoured, as opposed to say doing what we're doing, which is the scimitar. Shit. Clink. We need him to focus Axeman again over there. Okay, he's gonna explode. So, oh no, there we go, done. Yes, victory achieved. Now, I honestly think, as a melee character, that's one of the most difficult fights in the game. It really is a toughie. So, nice one. Thank you to both my phantoms. It's a difficult fight, so no shame in biting the dust there, because I almost did too. Right, now our reward is, well, horse. Mad. Wait, you think this was a stable? Who knows? I did it! Praise the sun! Now, we get a chest full of goodies. Hooray, have a nice goodies. Which we will quickly use. Flame butterflies. Nothing particularly amazing. But our main reward is a freaking bonfire, which saves you going through the stupid room full of evil people again. Well, at least all of it. However, we're not resting at the bonfire. We are going back outside to pick up the items we missed. So, do excuse me a second. Sorry, forgot to hit the record button. So, we want to get this item here. There we go. And what we can do, turn this lovely knob here. And that stops the evil flame of doom. We can't really go down that way. That's what we do. Head over here. Open up this door. Basically, one, it acts as a shortcut, and two, if you don't want to do the Smelter Demon, you can go this way. I recommend doing the Smelter Demon as best as you can, at the very least, because it's simply, what you get from it is worth it, and it saves you going for this massive lug. There's a few little tricks I will show you if you don't want to do Smelter Demon. What am I saying? Yes, there's a few little tricks if you don't want to do Smelter Demon, but also don't want to make this run every single time, because I understand it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Oh, there's someone here. Who's that? Oh, Gesundheit's back. But yes, there's a couple of things I need to do now, but I will update you when we're through the loading screens. Boop. Here's a chest I didn't open earlier, by the way. This is in the Lost Bastille. You'll see what this is in a second. Make a bit more sense. Which is something I should have done, because it has a large large Tino shard and an Estus Flask shard, which I didn't do, because I'm a dummy. It's right by McDuff's workshop. And for those who don't know where that is, you probably recognise it shortly. Punch, punch. Right, what we need to do is a bit of jiggery pokery now. Got to run past this mummy asshole without him breaking that barrel, which is really annoying. So let's see if we can make him. Here we go. Come this way, sir. Right. We don't want him to break that barrel. We really don't want him to break that barrel since we need that. Okay, cool. So what we need to do is carefully knock this barrel down here without it exploding, preferably. Ugh, or doing that. Now we gotta play a bit of jiggery pokery and shuffle this damn thing. Like so. Physics puzzles. Excellent. Yoink. Now, what do we do here? We explode it. You don't have to use a firebomb. Anything which has fire will do the job. I'm sure structurally weakening a castle won't have any ill effects. Hooray! Now, we talk to this man here.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy? We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn. Flame, I smell flame upon you. I'm McDuff, the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me, right now, you imbecile.
Yeah, such a polite way of asking, but I suppose why not? Oops.
You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
Now, this way we can actually infuse our weapons, which is slightly different than the standard upgrading. Now, if we have a look at my main weapon, we can make them poison, which reduces the overall damage, but adds poison damage to everything, which can be useful, especially with the fist weapons, and I'm very tempted to go for that route. Mundane just trashes it, I think. Fire, Drake, Bolts, Lightning, Dark, Poison. Raw is the same as always, which makes him just generally a bit sturdier. Good for certain weapons. I think I'm going to try Poison. I mean, worst comes to worst, you can always undo it. As you can see there, we can undo and infuse. So I think I'm going to make both my weapons Poison. But we also have the advantage of he gets to sell us stuff. Like large Titanite shards, which is incredibly useful. So what we want to do, buy item. Sorry, we want to reinforce gear. I want to reinforce my second one with large Titanite shards. So I need 2 more of those, that's 5,000. Normally I do this off camera, but I'll quickly show you. I got a couple of chunks, so it's not perfect, but +7's better than nothing. It's only a couple down, which is pretty decent to be honest. And what we'll do, we'll infuse both of these with poison, because why not? The attack speed on these will make that worth it, I think. So we'll have to see. If worse comes to worse, I can, as you can see, undo that to make them exactly as they were, and it takes it back to +9, which is fine. No problem. Right. Yeah, so now we have a quick loot. I bet he has some large shards in here, which I didn't need to buy, as always. So let's have a quick look through the loot. Iron arrow. Yoink. Oh, he's got normal Titanite shards, which are pretty useful anyway. And a large one, yeah, figured. There is another chest, which I'll show you how to get him to as well. So what we do, light the torch. We'll get that when we come back, since there's no rush. What you do, you light this. And what he does is walks over. Now, it tends to be only when you rest at the bonfire, so we'll quickly do that. Get what's in the chest. As you can see, he's moved. Then I'll do some leveling up, then back to the keep. Yep. It's really worth doing this as early as possible, to be honest. Laters.